Hello! Kaz Jim here, and today I'm looking at my inventory because I need to double check something. Okay, now, I am holding a wrench. I think a wrench makes me look smart, don't you? Alright, so what am I doing with this wrench? I've just been demolishing previous setups of my base. Oh, you might notice a new little wooden storage crate here. That's for later. Don't worry about it. I did put an auto placer down that you can see right behind me that I can just feed with, like, half a stack of wood, and then it'll get me all the rubber I need with that little setup. And I'm probably going to move that setup maybe in this episode, maybe not. Who knows? It depends how annoyed I get by it. So, what else? I went ahead and I just made a slightly automated-ish system for charging up the ME crystals. Kind of ghetto, kind of in the way, but, it just needed to be done. So, what else did I do? So, that's some maths I was figuring out. Well, I reclaimed this hallway. And if you might remember, I had some garden cloches here, and those garden cloches are now gone. It's magic. I went ahead and moved them over here just to get them a bit more out of the way, put them actually kind of where the garden is, and make it to where, it's actually a destination instead of just in my hallway. So I've got the cactus feeding into there, the creepy, slow-growing cracked. Anyways, and I've got the redstone flower here. Sorry about that. Got the hiccups all of a sudden. And then I've got our mighty industrial hemp over here. That's doing pretty well. And then, yeah, this is still going fine. I actually need to add some torches. I brought 3 torches down because I've occasionally been getting skeletons that like spawning down here. And that's not good, so I'm blocking that up. Hopefully that'll put an end to that. And that should have enough light to where it's not going to be a problem now. That's not definitely the wrong button. There is a button. Not that button. Oh, dear Lord. Whoop. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I hit the F11 key. That's what happens when you hit F11, kids. Don't do it. Alright, so what else have I done? The F11 key. I'm doing something else in the reactor area that I'll get to. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to. So, now, what do I need to do? Well, one thing I've been working on is I've been working on using the quarry here, the quantum quarry, and, well, basically, it's not quite getting enough juice. So I decided that's high time it gets an upgrade as far as power, because the quantum quarry is great, but I'm not feeding it enough power. So what am I going to do? Well, you can kind of see here, but I've kind of hollowed out an area for what I want to be my main reactor. Kind of built around this reactor for now. So it's a design that I made. I'll go ahead and put the link down in the description. But it's just it's a simple kind of, I just call it the donut. It's a nice, efficient, relatively cheap generator, and you're able to scale it out. But yeah, I feel it's a good design. But basically, reason why I'm calling it donut will be very apparent once I get it going. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn off the quantum quarry for a few minutes, and I'm going to let this baby charge all the way up. And once it gets fully charged, I'm going to turn off the generator, and I'll kind of be on a clock to finish it. And I don't think I'll run into problems with that clock because this guy makes plenty of power because of the other power methods I have to keep the ME system running, at least for bare bones. But yeah, once I get this, probably not even full, but I don't know, 10 mil RF, I'll be able to deal with this. And I've got another plan too. So I'm not quite to the point where I can comfortably make large amounts of the cryo-stabilized flux duct. I can make some, but what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to give this its direct power source. No ifs, ands, or buts, just it pulls power. So what I want to do is I want to be in a situation where I have 2 power taps. One that is for the base, and one that is for the quantum quarry. And the setup I'm making is going to be enough to make approximately 25 KRF a tick. And I'm currently making 5 KRF a tick. So, or 4K. So I'll actually have a net gain. And the quarry will be powered. That'll be the most important thing. So, yeah, we're going to work on that. And yeah, let's go ahead and... I think first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect this so that no rogue ingots come swimming down. Almost to a point where I can justify. Alright, let's grab this. I don't know why I have a minecart. Beats me. Alright. I'm going to call that good. Just to give it a little bit of an extra boost, I'm going to come over here. And this is kind of my projects chest. It's got some other stuff in there. Because another reason why I want to have a bit more stable power, and kind of a consequence of trying to automate more things, is I'm using a lot more channels. And I'm actually maxed out on what I can do without a controller. I've got 8 things running. And it's locked down. And I actually had to move a couple things off of that system. I had to move my crystal growth setup, which is basically just an annihilation plan and a storage. In a storage system off the main grid, and I just have to come down here and get it manually for whenever I'm creating Fluix crystals. So that was the sign that I needed an upgrade, a pretty serious one at that. So I got my projects chest down. Go ahead and dump this because I don't need it. What is that? Destabilized redstone? Okay. I'm using that for something else at some point. Alright, so let's come down here. And I am going to turn off the generator now. There we go. I'm pulling all that. Eject all the fuel. Alrighty. So I've got everything. Let me toss this in here. There we go. And now let's break the generator. The power draw isn't too bad. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Let's grab the casing first and fill this in. Because if I need to make casing, this is the one part that I would need power for. So excited building this reactor now. It's always a big moment doing your first reactor upgrade. Air is not... Yes, I know. Okay. Actually, did I leave an air gap? I might have left an air gap. Yes, I did. Alright. And let's do this. And bring it on down. Yeah. Down over here. Down to over here. Alright. So the size I'm going with is it's a 7x7 interior. It's going to have 8 control rods in the center. Not in the dead center, but they're going to be in kind of a ring around the center. Kind of like a donut. I like donuts. But, yeah, it's a pretty, again, simple design. And I'm going to put a little bit of destabilized redstone in the middle. Not necessary, but it definitely helps. 1 second. It was weird. Like, I thought one of my cats might have done something naughty, but I might just be crazy. Alright, so, what am I up to? Okay, yeah, that's right. So, and then it's going to have the little bit of destabilized redstone in the middle. Just a channel straight down. The reasoning for this is it's going to get me a little bit more efficiency, and it's going to nearly double the RF production, if I'm remembering correctly. I'd have to look again at the notes I have for it, but I believe that to be mostly accurate, at least. Symphony, no. My cat is fascinated with my new desk. entirely certain why. Alright. So I'm nearing the point now where I need to actually destroy the old reactor. It's a scary moment. I should have paused the game somehow while I was making sure the cats didn't destroy something. Oh well. Alright, let's keep destroying this, keep destroying this, keep destroying this. And keep going over here. And let's go down here. Ah, okay, there we go. And do this. Alright. Now let's bring this across. Probably gonna move that coke oven at some point too. Seems like a good idea, but just haven't done it yet. So my thought process is always, should this be something I do on camera or not? That's something I constantly find myself asking myself. Or my buddy's like, hey, if you're watching something, would you record this or not? Alright. And let's get this and this. Dear Lord, those construction trucks are so loud. Alright, grab all this. Alright, so let's grab the fuel rods. And the fuel rod controllers. And grab all this and this and this and this and this. And we're still doing okay on power. Still doing okay. Alright, so where's the center of my donut? So first of all, let me double check my maths. I got 1, 2, let's see, that's 7. That's 7. Alright. Sweet action. Alright, so you over here. And then pop you down. And then now this is going to be the center-ish. I believe. Oh, this is the center. That's fine. Need that one popped out anyways. Alright. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Okay, so with my donut, I've got that. Alright, sweet. Now, let's build the donut. And let's throw the donut down to here. Once I've got these guys placed, I will no longer need the torches. It's a nice thing about these. They actually glow a little bit. I've got to get some mufflers over there at that animal farm. Because now that I'm actually this close to them, they're quite annoying. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's still right. Right? 3, 6, 7, yeah. I don't know, I keep imagining that my math is slightly off, and I'm going to turn this on, it's going to be, like, disastrous somehow. Alright, so now I need to do 2 things. To pull my... Where's my device? I had a wonderful device to help me here. I've got this guy. That's something. I thought I had one of those little feel things from... Did I not? That's a problem. Let me grab one of those, like, mechanical bucket things from Thermal. What's it called again? It is called... I know it when I see it. That's all that matters. Here it is, reservoir. That's what it is. I swear I had one made. I don't know where it went, though. Probably gonna make it and then realize it's, like, in a specific inventory somewhere, but in the interest of progression, I'm just gonna up with it. There we go. Alright, let's see if this can place openly in the world. Nope. Wait. Nope. Alright, gotta do it with buckets. Not the end of the world, but maybe a little obnoxious. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. So now I'm going to grab... What exactly? Been thinking about the rest of the layout. Let's put you here. Okay, fully formed reactor. That's a good sign. I want to have a power tap here. See if it'll let me do that. Okay. And then I want to have a separate power tap here, if possible. I'm thinking it should let me. That one might be taken, so I want to do it right here. Okay, sweet. It's going to let me do 2 power taps. Perfect. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted for Christmas. And this is the part that I had to, like, rush. There are already outputs upwards, so I just need to do this. Alright. There we go. Alright. And that makes sense, so I've got the power there. Got it down here. Now I need to run some item ducts. Item ducts, there we go. Let's grab item IO. Let's put you... Sure, right here should be good. Yeah, let's do that. You here. And we'll place you here as the output. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to set you to output mode. Grab you. I don't know why that would connect. There's absolutely no items that thing can take. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am in this case. Okay. Yeah, just take that. Alright. Now, if I turn it on, we should see this skyrocket. Just watch it build. It'll take a minute for it to build, but once it does, I think the results will be quite pleasing. Alright, and then let's just grab this. There we go. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Still climbing. And it'll keep climbing like that until it's at about 20 to 25, I believe. We just gotta wait for the fuel rods to get filled. This is gonna be one of the biggest parts. But in the meantime, I'm gonna move my quantum quarry setup ever so slightly. Not too much of a change, but just enough. Oh, I need to actually place the quantum quarry proper. That's both annoying and handy that they make you do that. Alright. Actuator. Actuator. I hate doing this, but I have to break this temporarily. Should have thought of that ahead of time. No! Keep building! You'll never hit the efficiency I want at this rate. Come on, keep building. Alright. Got like 10 and your cells aren't even full yet. Okay, this is gonna be fine. It'll all be fine. And then get this quarry reseated. Then this guy. Alright. Now turn that off and it should build power. Oh, redstone off. Yeah, that's what I want. And then nice. Okay. So it's build and build and building what it's able to do for me. And I think it'll definitely hit that goal here soon, because it's got to wait for the casing and the core to heat up properly. All right. So, what else now? So I think that's everything I needed for this project. Yeah. Nice. Our power core is now upgraded. Nice. All right. So I'm pretty happy with that. And again, this is going to just keep feeding all the just all the fuel into here. It's going to be great. In fact, I think I'm going to temporarily run out of fuel until I turn this guy back on. So let's preemptively do that. There we go. And that filter I basically have set to get rid of all cobblestone and dirt, because I have enough of those. And then, yeah, it's going to feed into here. Hopefully get me some yellorium and the like. No, let's just... I'm going to try and jumpstart this a little bit. There we go. All right, now everything should be filled. Yep, still rising. Right, now it's going to do a kind of slow climb as it gains efficiency. But that's okay. And the quarry is actually running at full power now. Like, this is full speed quantum quarry. I'm actually going to have to upgrade my servo here to keep up. Nice! And the end efficiency of this is actually going to be right about where it is now. It'll go... I think it should technically go up ever so slightly to 0.4. I think it'll end up at like 0.375-ish. Alright. So... Alright, I'm basically going to just stay logged in for a while. I'm going to let the casing heat and core heat rise a little bit more, because as they rise, I'll start hitting that plateau of 20k-ish before I add in the extra columns of this stuff. But for now, I'm going to let you go, because that's all the time I've got. Anyways, so next episode, I'm going to be working on Stage 2 of my infrastructure upgrade, which is upgrading my ME system. That's right. I am going to be designing my first controller. It's going to be tiny, but it's going to be great. It's going to be the infrastructure for everything we need for now, and I just can't wait. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. This is KazJim signing out. Remember to like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment if you got any suggestions. And hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Thanks for watching. See ya!